Welcome back to BGP Lifestyle, guys. I hope you're having a great day. In honor of full sending everything here on the channel, in this awful, hot, humid, cloudy, was just raining type of day, we're gonna take the wheels from looking like this to, well, you can't really see yet, but just stay tuned later in the video and you guys will see what they come out as. I promise, it's gonna change the look of the vehicle. Now, my wheels are probably about as dirty as you can get without being stuck in a washing machine. So let's go ahead and clean those up now, and then we'll head on to step number 2. Now I'm gonna use some of this tire spray stuff just around the edges because I think it will probably keep some of that overspray off. So I'm gonna go ahead and use some tire spray and see if that'll get those little end pieces off so they don't stick to the actual tire itself. Now, if I'm gonna keep the wheels on the car, then I need to mask it off like Future. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that through the power and magic of editing that I love so much. I'm just gonna be able to snap my fingers and it will be just like that. It is all masked off on this side at least, and that took me forever. But we got bags inside the wheels, we got tape everywhere, and we kind of a little bit went overboard. And of course, it's nice and windy. We love wind here. We love rain. We love snow. We love absolutely everything about the weather here. It's fantastic. So I picked the best day to do this. That's why I just full send everything. So let me do the other side, I guess, and I don't know. I'll get back with you after a coat or so. I don't know. 42 years later, with the wind and everything, we finally got everything masked off, which is cool. Haven't even started spraying it. We just got the bags behind there, as you guys can see, hopefully, maybe. Yeah, we got the tire shine on the outside, cleaned off the wheel again, and yeah, now we're finally ready to actually spray our first coat. So let me go ahead and start the first coat. Fine, it's all right. Yeah, it's fine though, you know, it is what it is. Let's go.
Just then.
So you're supposed to shake these for about ever. So we're gonna do that, and I got one of these little gun guys because it's supposed to make it just a lot bit easier. So let's do it. It looks like it's gonna work pretty good. So let me go ahead and do my first coat in the front, and then we'll do this one. And yeah, we're gonna switch out the cans every time because we're gonna do 1 can per. So I want to make sure I'm getting a good coating. Now we're about 4 coats in, so hopefully you guys can see the difference a little bit so far. Obviously it's gonna be a lot better in, oh, there's something on it. There's something, it's fine. Hopefully it's gonna be a lot better in a few minutes once it's all done. But that's 4 coats, like I said. I started late and then gradually got a little bit more and more. And then yeah, it's gonna look good once we glossifier it and finish it up. But I'm gonna take a break and go eat something, but you guys won't know that because magic of editing once again. Quick little update for you guys. This is after 5 coats. You can see it's looking decent. There's a little bit of texturing over here, which should be fine once it's all like said and done. But for the most part, it's fairly smooth. I've just been going pretty light on it and just kind of coating it, and you can see it looks all right. I think it looks a lot better than the gunmetal already, and I haven't even done glossifier or anything yet. I'm gonna keep going. I don't think I'm gonna use these full cans. I was gonna use a full can each, but I feel like I'm only at like half a can already, and I've been doing this for like 5 coats, and like I said, been getting heavier and heavier. So this one was a fairly thick coat, so maybe do like 6, maybe 7. I don't know. I want it to be fairly thick, but it is already peeling off the wheels over here. I peeled off a little piece, and it comes right off, which is nice. Yeah, let me just time lapse the rest, I guess, or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but yeah, it's looking just so much better already. And then I think once I glossifier it, put all this back together, take all this stuff off and everything, I think it's gonna look a lot better.
A few moments later.
So me being me, I think I'm just gonna do 6 coats. I think that's more than enough. Any more that I do now is not really gonna change the look of it, and you can see it's a pretty thick coat here if I peel it off on the wheel. Shout out the Tire Shine for making it an easy job, but I feel like that's gonna be more than enough. The 6 coats, and then maybe 2, 3, I'd say maybe 3 or 4 of glossifier. We'll see how it's gonna look. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that 6, and I'll try 3, see how that looks. So let me glossify it and see if it works. I don't know, I've never used glossifier, so this is my first time. I've only just kept them like matte like this, so hopefully they look good. You guys can see here, this is 6 coats, and you can't really tell because of the masking, but yeah, they're black. And again, I don't want to black out my car, so why am I blacking out my, I'm blacking everything out. Here we go, and we're just, it's fine. We're gonna add color to it soon, so stay tuned. here's 4 coats of glossifier, I think, with 6 coats of the other stuff. You can see it's kind of glossy. It's still a little bit wet. I'm gonna be careful and probably peel this stuff off here in a second, because you can see there's like a coat of glossifier on top of the other stuff. But I'll probably peel this off in a minute and start unwrapping this as it dries, and then I'll take the bag out once it's fully dry, of course, because I don't want to mess it up, you know. That's like me. Remember to use my video here as a what not to do and a learning experience, so you can learn from my mistakes, so you don't do the same mistakes that I did. Things like peeling this off before, because now you can see there's a layer of glossifier that needs to be peeled off, where it could have just been one clean big layer. And if you're gonna do wet coats, make sure you're careful, because the glossifier will run a little bit more than the black does, and it creates noticeable spots like that. So yeah, I have like one little run there. And then also don't do it on a windy day, because this one, I think it is especially, or maybe it was that one, you can see like along this edge is like super strange. I don't know, it's like got like a little bit of spray. It's so weird. But yeah, so this should all just peel right off because we used that coating, as you can see here. Look how nice that just peels off most of it. And then yeah, you want to be careful that the wheel is not stuck to it like there. But yeah, I'm not too picky. It doesn't need to be perfect. These are going to be winter wheels, and these are just meant to be a little bit more protection and to just make them look a little bit better for now until I get some new wheels and tires on this baby. So if you guys are particular about that, then maybe don't do what I just did there, and may mess up the top a little bit. But yeah, we'll rub the rest of this off, clean it all up, get all this wrapping off, and then I'll show you guys what the final outcome looks like. As I always say, make sure you watch these videos as a way to let me do the mistakes for you, so you don't have to do them or make the same mistakes that I make. So tape the bags up, especially if you're gonna do this when it's windy and you're gonna full send it like I tend to do, because you can see this wheel, it looks pretty good. I mean, it still has like a grayish look to it, because that's just how the plastic dip looks with the light on it. But it looks a lot better in my opinion, especially if you like step back and look at it. It looks a lot better, I think, than the other ones. But if you're gonna use the bags, make sure you tape them inside really well, like to the rotor and stuff, so that you don't have them blowing around, because look what happened here, boys. You guys can see here, it looks like shit. So you can see it's peeling up there. So probably when I power wash it, that's probably gonna get all blown off, which is awesome. And here a little bit. But yeah, that happened because of the bag. The bag was basically, it blew too close, and then it sprayed and became connected with a thick layer. So yeah, I end up with this nice spot there, which looks awful. So I'm probably gonna have to redo this front one at least. The other ones all are fine, they didn't have the same issue. But like I said, let me make the mistakes for you guys, so you guys don't have to make them yourselves. But I need a car wash anyway, but I bet you as soon as I touch that wheel with a power washer, that's coming right off. So that sucks really bad that I'm gonna have to redo that one, and it looks like shit until I do that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, these are gonna be winter tires or winter wheels in my winter set, so I might as well add a little bit of protection on them that makes them look a little bit better anyway, because the gray just wasn't doing it, and at least now I guess it's kind of blacked out a little bit more. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, and let's see what it looks like with some nice shots.
Hella shameless, necklace on me decorated. All this got me feeling jaded. Hold up, I'll be waiting. Bad thing on my radar. Told me that I'm in a playlist. Flower bomb, she a lotus. Got me thinking that I'm famous. I remember when I prayed for this. No sleep, cause I'm anxious. All this shit for entertainment. Crazy thinking that it's day one. All this spinach for the taking.